What's up guys, Patrick here at SpartanSupps.com with a supplement review on Musclesport's Rhino Black pre-workout. This is a high energy, complete pre-workout supplement. We're going to go over the ingredients, effects, we're going to cover value for money, we'll go over flavors, mixability, post-workout crash if applicable, and tell you all about the product. So no messing about, let's jump straight into it. On screen now, you're going to see a nutritional information panel for this Musclesport Rhino Black. Now there are two options in terms of dosing. There's half serve, which is 40 serves, or a full serve, which is 20 serves per container. Let's just do the full serve because that's what realistically everyone's going to take anyway. No one's messing about with these half serves, so let's get big realistic. So, in a serve, there is a lot of ingredients. Starting off with citrulline malate in a 2-to-1 ratio. This means there's twice as much citrulline to there is malic acid. This is a great ingredient. It improves performance. It helps to basically improve muscular endurance, helps to oxygenate the red blood cells, and it's also great for producing really good pumps. Typically, you never see dosing of this amount. The clinical dose is considered to be 6 grams, which is a massive dose, and they've actually used the full amount. It's a very expensive ingredient, so it's great to see that they've put so much of it in there. Next on the list, betaine anhydrous or trimethylglycine. Again, another good. For me, it's not so much great for pumps. I think it's really good at improving performance. It helps raise carnosine levels, which helps to improve your production of creatine so you can produce better efforts in the gym, better explosive lifting. So it works sort of like in conjunction with something like a beta-alanine, which we'll get to later. Next up, pure agmatine sulfate, 1000 milligrams. Big dose. Agmatine widens the blood vessels, vasodilates, shuttles a lot more blood to the muscles. And it's also a very, very good form. But Agmapure is considered the most pure form of agmatine sulfate, the highest quality. Next up on the list, some taurine at 1000 milligrams. Taurine is great for muscular endurance. It helps the cell hydration, and it's also going to help to balance out some of the stimulants in the product. A hydrated cell functions better, and taurine is a real essential when it comes to pre-workouts, and it's one of those staples that really should be in every single pre-workout. Next up on the list, we've got some nitrosogene. Nitrosogene is a really cool ingredient because what it helps to do is to recirculate blood flow to the muscles. It works very fast and also keeps you going for a lot longer period of time. So this is going to help. It works in a synergistic fashion alongside ingredients like citrulline and agmatine, especially when they're in good doses. So you get much more pronounced blood delivery for a much longer period of time. The cool thing about it, because it's an arginine silicate, it's a patented ingredient, and it's going to help produce a much greater improvement in blood flow for a longer period of time. So even after you finish training, you're going to notice blood flow to the muscles, and that pump feeling lasts for longer, which is not only good for your ego and for feeling good, but it's also really good for delivering blood and nutrients to the muscles, which is the whole reason that you're training in the first place. Next up on the list, we've got some L-ornithine and some beta-vulgaris. We'll cover these together. L-ornithine helps with the production of L-citrulline, so a very cool ingredient, and beta-vulgaris is another good pump ingredient, beetroot extract, and the other side effect, if you could call it that, is improves blood flow to the brain as well, so you're going to get better brain oxygenation and you're going to function a little bit better as well. Moving on from the pumps into the performance blend. 3.2 grams or 3200 milligrams of carnosine beta-alanine. This is considered again the cusp, the upper echelons of echelon of beta-alanine, because it's the highest quality beta-alanine you can find. Proper dosing beta-alanine, delay fatigue and improve muscular performance. So when you start getting that lactic acid build-up in the muscles, it's beta-alanine is going to buffer that effect, so you can basically push yourself harder for longer. So instead of getting that 9, 10, 12 reps, you might be able to push it out and get 13, 14, 15 reps, so you can basically do more damage in the gym. Up next on the list, highly branched cyclic dextrin. Now this is a very high quality form of carbohydrates. It also has a high molecular weight and a low osmolality. What that means is it's digested extremely fast and it gets delivered into the intestines where glucose is actually absorbed very rapidly. Now you think, why are carbs in a pre-workout? Having a little bit of carbohydrates in there is going to help to act as a nutrient driver, raising insulin levels mildly to help shove nutrients and partition them to where they need to go. That molecular weight referred to acts as like a big net, dragging other nutrients alongside with it. So when you have something that raises insulin levels and has a high molecular weight, it pulls all those other nutrients like beta-alanine and citrulline and all those other pump ingredients into the areas that they actually need to be getting there. So it helps to direct nutrients. Next up, we've got some creatine Magna Power. Again, all forms of creatine basically do the same thing. increase the production of phosphocreatine, which recycles energy for explosive lifting. So get more reps, lift more weight, and do more damage. Creatine, betaine, and beta-alanine together is the ultimate synergism when it comes to improving performance and allowing you to do more damage in the gym. Very cool, and it's a good dosing. Typically, I wouldn't like seeing creatine in a pre-workout because I think it is commonly a waste of space, but seeing it with some carbohydrates in there is going to help boost the effectiveness of it. Now we get on to the good stuff, the stimulant blend. So we've got some L-tyrosine at 750 milligrams, massive dose, great for mental focus and helps to balance out the stimulants. And then we got the stims. 3 types of caffeine, the caffeine tri-blend of caffeine anhydrous, dicaffeine malate, which is caffeine bound to malic acid, and caffeine citrate, which is caffeine bound to citric acid. So these are basically sort of like your fast, your medium, and your slower acting caffeines. It's going to give you immediate energy and also keep it to be more sustained for a lot longer periods of time. So you get good energy throughout the entire workout, and you're going to notice you don't get as much of a crash with that blending of caffeines. If you were to take 400 milligrams, which is what the blend is, of straight caffeine anhydrous, you would be a potato in no time. It's a bit too much of one ingredient. Next up, some CDP choline. It's got 2 types. It's got CDP choline and some choline bitartrate mixed together. Great for mental focus, powerful nootropics, very big fans of CDP choline. Very effective in getting a really good feeling of happy energy out of it. And last but not least, some hordenine at 75 mg. Massive dose of hordenine, great stimulant, excellent for mental focus and alertness, and it's going to help really switch you on, and especially with mixed with the caffeine, excellent stimulant blend. So that's what's in it. Awesome dosing, clinically dosed, and very, very, very well dosed. We're going to jump into the flavors, mixability, and so on straight up. So I've got Spartan Sub Shaker, half full, about 500 mils or 20 ounces of liquid. We're going to bust this open. This is my personal tub I've been using. Now you can see, look at the size of this damn scoop. It's enormous. I'm going to take a scoop, dusted myself, of the delicious jungle juice flavor and mix her up. No blendable. We don't do blendables in these reviews. We want to see if it actually mixes. A couple of shakes. That's it. Cup. It is purple, looks like a party. Smells awesome. Yeah. Damn, that is fine. I don't know what the hell in a jungle juice actually is, but it's delicious. It's sort of like a grape fruit punch bubblegum, if I had to say what it was. But flavor's awesome. The flavors are really delicious. I can't say speak highly enough of the flavors. Awesome mixability, especially considering there's a ton of ingredients, and awesome flavors. Now, effects, the most important part. The effects are pronounced. You get clean energy for a long period of time. Zoned in mental focus from your choline and your tyrosine and so on. You get a very good increase in performance. You've got great muscle power output from your creatine, delayed fatigue from the beta-alanine and your betaine, and you get really good long-lasting pumps. This is a very comprehensive product. If just looking at the ingredients and the sheer amounts of them, you're going to know this produces a great result. The product looks great on paper, and it definitely did not disappoint when taking the product as well. Great consistency. I will say the first night I had it, I didn't sleep particularly well. I had about 3/4 of a scoop the first time, and I didn't get a great night's sleep, but consistently, I think that's quite common with new pre-workouts, new stimulant blends and so on, especially with hordenine being quite potent, but really good. Very impressed with the product. Consistently after that, have loved the product every time. Have continued using it for the next week, so I really liked it. Gave it to a bunch of the guys and they loved it as well. So very impressive product. On paper, if you're looking for and in reality, if you're looking for a very complete and very well dosed pre-workout supplement, check out Musclesport's Rhino Black. It is $69.95 and has 20 or 40 serves, so up to $3.50 a serve, or quite a bit cheaper at the half serve as well, which is what I'd recommend starting out with, especially if you are stimulant sensitive. So that wraps it up. Musclesport Rhino Black review done. If you like this review, please make sure to hit the like button, drop a comment with your feedback, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the latest content. Thank you again for watching. I'm Patrick from SpartanSubs.com.